Hello again. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the sharing settings in a Google document. They're the same as a Google spreadsheet or a slideshow. It's all the same sharing settings. So in the top right, we can click share and we're going to have some options. Google has recently updated this interface so it looks a little different, but it's got all the same things there. So as you know, you can just click in this box and add people's names if you'd like. So there's some people I've shared documents with recently. In the gear, there are some options about what people you share with can do. So by default, people who are editors, which means they can edit, can change permissions and share it themselves. So they can share it onto other people, but you can turn that off. And by default, people have the option, if they're viewers or commenters, to download, print, and copy. And you could turn that off if you wanted to. The other way you can share is just with a link. Now, right now this says restricted, only people added can open this link. So if I copy this link and I send it to anybody, it won't work for anybody because I'm the only person who's a owner of this file, who's managing this file right now. So until I add people as editors or viewers, that link won't work. But I can click just anywhere in this white box and change some of these options. So I could make it anybody who's accessing it with a PVNC address, that means both students and teachers, can view my document. So I can copy that link, and anybody I share that link with, if they're a student or a teacher and they have to be logged in at that moment with their board account, so if you send it through email, they're automatically logged in, that'll work, then they can view that file. You can change that so that they can be a commenter or they can even be an editor. And you can even change this to say anybody with this link, anywhere on the internet, as long as they have the link provided to them, they can view it or comment or edit. There's no way that your file here becomes searchable. It just means anybody with the link can access it. So I'm going to copy that link and I'm going to show you one other little thing that you can do with this. As we're spending more and more time doing this Learn at Home, I have questions from people about sharing things they produce with their colleagues without ruining their original copy. And so some people are making copies and sharing copies, but there's an even easier way to do that. So if I open a new tab and I'm going to paste in this link, and then everything after the final /, the edit and the question mark and all that, I'm going to take that out and I'm just going to put in the word copy. And then I'm going to copy my link again. So this is, oops, I tabbed back. This is a link to my document. And at the end, instead of edit, it now says copy. And what happens when I click enter to go to that link is Google says, would you like to make a copy of this? And that's the only option I have. And I click copy and it'll make a copy of that document and put it in my Google Drive. So if you have a file you want to share with somebody so that they can make their own copy, so they can send it to their students, so they can do whatever, you can use that trick to change the address. And when you put copy at the end, what will force a copy on them. So they won't even get to see the original document until they make a copy. And that ensures that nobody is changing anything in your document. Nobody's requesting access if you've just given them the right to view. It's a very slick. So I hope that helps, that little look at the sharing options. And as always, if you have any questions or if there's anything you can do, don't hesitate to reach out.